Do you see what I see? What I know, what I see? Do you all hear the memories? Tomorrow reminds me. Tomorrow will come, tomorrow won't come. Tomorrow come today. Tomorrow will come, tomorrow won't come. Will tomorrow come today? And turn the light off. Hey guys, and welcome back to another episode of That's So Fetch. Today I will be reviewing Black Friday, as you can see with my I would say very simple Hannah cosplay. And this hat, I'm surprised it fits me because this is from first grade. So yeah, it's small. But yeah, today I'm going to be reviewing Team Starkid's Black Friday. And to start off, I'm going to start with some of the references they made to the guy who didn't like musicals. So obviously, there were so many references from like the unsettled ones.
Emma, you know how I feel about that musical commercial?
I know, you don't
I don't like it.
To the most subtle ones.
Should we move these boxes first?
And I loved every one of them. Like, one of my favorite ones, well, Hannah's references were one of my favorites. In the song California MIA, she makes, from what I remember, two references to the previous musical, The Guy Who Didn't Like Musicals, which was the jumping in the background like they did in The Cup of Roasted, and this thing that she did just like in the smoke club scene from The Guy.
We'll meet you at the theater, okay?
Take a hit, Alice! Not how it works! You're either in the smoke club or you're out!
And I loved in the beginning how they had spoiler alert coming up, so if you haven't watched it, go watch it first. But I love how in the beginning, after the opening number, they had Paul and Emma in the car, and then Paul's like, you know how I feel about those musical commercials. I don't like them. Which was, I think, one of the biggest references because it references back to the first musical of how he did not like musicals. So, honestly, I think that was the most unsettled reference there was in the entire musical. But overall, there's a bunch of references. I'm going to link down a video in the description with almost all the references that the Black Friday made to The Guy Who Didn't Like Musicals. I will link, I'll try to link up to 2 videos so that you can get, try to get all the references. And I dare you to go watch Black Friday and comment down below like timestamps of the certain times of where they made references. Like if you find references that aren't in those videos, comment down below the timestamps for where you found those references. And okay, so now I'm going to be talking about the most iconic, the most iconic of iconic scenes from Black Friday. By that, I mean like the scenes that stood out to me, because I think the whole musical itself is iconic. Team Starkid is iconic. But I'm going to be picking out some of my favorite scenes, starting with this.
I wanted a salad, but now I have a child.
Well, friendo, I have a feeling that these little babies are gonna take you so far into the black that you ain't never coming back. Well, well. Hello, naughty list.
Oh no. Hannah? Is that what you've been telling me every day for the past 4 weeks to pick up your kid's sister? Oh, I must have forgotten because I'm so stupid. She's right over here. But I gotta warn you, she's being a little snot today. Hannah, come here. Do I gotta put a leash on you like a dog or my cousin Oliver?
Okay, don't pull.
The little girl there, Bridget, she lost her eyesight in an accident, a horrible accident.
Well, my children were accidents. You don't... Ashamed of yourself, you disgusting little pervert. What's a grown man going to do with 850 dolls?
Well, one will stay in the box for posterity. One will be used exclusively for bath time.
This is unbelievable!
Hey, lady, if you're gonna make with the hysterics, take it to Macy!
How dare you? Are you hearing this, Gerald? Yes, call my attorney!
I will tickle one doll, and one doll will tickle me.
Hi, Gary Goldstein, attorney at law. I was a little further back in line.
Gary, thank God.
Are you aware that my client, Linda Monroe, suffers from a rare, little understood anxiety disorder? And any lasting medical conditions which may arise from stress caused on these premises are your liability, sir? I hope you have your finances in order. Get ready for audits. Audits up your ears. Audits in your yin-yang. Audits at your wazoo.
All right.
Honestly, I feel like those ones are like some of the most memorable things because, like, of course, well, they're memorable to me because, of course, I remember them. And those were definitely some of my favorite scenes, especially the first one I showed you. I wanted a salad, but now I have a child. Like, that was the most beautiful thing I've ever heard. Okay, so now I'm going to be talking about some of my favorite characters, starting with my top favorite, Wiggly. Just kidding. But my top favorite would be the messenger of Wiggly, aka Linda Monroe. Honestly, she started off in the musical as a bratty mom who was trying to get toys for her kids, and then tried to sue the store when they gave it to a creepy old man named Sherman. And then she ended up being the messenger of Wiggly, and everyone did her bidding. Like, honestly, first she took control of Gerald, and then she took control of the entire toy store. And speaking of Sherman, I think he ranks. I don't know where he ranks, but he is definitely a noteworthy character. I think he has some of the most iconic lines. Oh yeah, like when they asked him, why do you need whatever amount of Wigglies he bought? I know he said, one, I will tickle one, and one will tickle me. Okay, if I have to be super honest here, my favorite character is Ethan Green. Honestly, that had to be one of the best roles. I think Robert Mannion is amazing. Like, from Professor Higgins to Ethan, like, I don't know, like, first you think Ethan's like your, classic bad boy, but then he turned out to be a super softie. He's just trying to help his girlfriend get away from a toxic mother and raise her little sister. Like, he's such, what's the word? A small being. He's such a small being. And then they have to go and kill him, like, in the beginning of the musical. But at least Lex and her sister live. That's the important part. But they could at least, keep him around for at least all of the musical. But at the end, they did have Robert Mannion return, but not as Ethan or Professor Higgins, but as what the fandom calls Hot Chocolate Boy. Team Starkid has not actually released a name for that character yet, but right now he's being called Oliver and Hot Chocolate Boy. I don't know where Oliver came from, but I think someone was talking about their weird cousin Oliver, and so they thought that was his name. But I'm pretty sure they confirmed that was not his name, but he did have a name that will not be revealed. I'm pretty sure he's going to be in Nerdy Prudes Must Die, the next musical, because he seems pretty nerdy. And he's probably friends with Grace Chastity. I wouldn't doubt it. And now let's kind of get into more casting. Corey. He slayed his role. Like, Mr. Krabs could never compare to Corey in that role. Like, Mr. Krabs is a selfish, greedy company owner, but Corey rocked that role better than Mr. Krabs himself. Like, honestly, I say that's one of the most iconic characters other than Sherman and Linda. And Gary Goldstein, oh my god. John Madison as Gary Goldstein. It was absolutely amazing. And he also played Wiggly, so like it kind of shows you that he can be more than plain Paul. Like, him as Gary Goldstein was hilarious, especially in, what you call it? Wait, I forgot what the song's called. Like that one song where Linda's talking about she'll destroy everything. Comment down below what that song's called. I'll probably look it up after I upload this video and stuff, but comment down below what that song is called. But his face, and he had his tie tied around his thing, but all his dialogue is hilarious. And okay, so as some of you may know, Mariah Rose Faith was going to originally play Lex, but then she was on the national tour of Mean Girls the Musical, which I got to meet her, which was amazing. But yeah, she was doing that, so she couldn't be in the musical, so they, I wouldn't say replaced her, they had to find another actor to fill the spot. And she was amazing. I honestly think she was like fit for that role. I think Mariah would have done great in that role, but I think it was fit for her. Cause like the voice, the raspiness, and like that rock theme, that she kind of, I think Mariah would do better in a different role, like maybe playing Grace Chastity or Alice again. Like, I think that role, like she could do it because she's a great actress. But I think it's out of her like casting type. Okay guys, thank you for watching this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe, hit the bell for notifications, and comment down below any other musical or Starkid musical you'd like me to review. Bye guys!